Hello.
Hi, Christina.
Hey.
This new you entering, saying hello first.
I'm in a different chair.
You is it that chair that's the
MVP?
confidence booster?
Yeah. 100%.
Great. Well, we've just come off the Mary Celeste episode.
We have. Oh, I didn't even think about the question. Mother Bear.
Shame on you, Christina.
Listen, I do this every time.
Mother Bear the ship.
Talking about the cousin?
Yeah. I sure am.
Okay, so it was, what would you name a ship?
Yeah.
You look like you have an answer.
I have a terrible answer, but it's so good.
Okay, hit my face with that. Specifically my ears.
The Norseman Vixen.
Wow. You thought about this for a second, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I love it.
I feel like it'd just be a ship full of hunky men.
Yeah.
From Norway.
Yeah, specifically.
As a ship should be.
That's totally fair.
Somebody write that book.
Pretty please.
Because apparently that ain't gonna be me. I'm too busy working on other things.
I mean, you write.
All the time.
You might write the next ship romance thing that people will obsess over for 5 years and then say it sucks later.
I know nothing about boats.
Well, that's half of the whole writing thing. A lot of the writers that write about things don't know anything about that topic, and they have to do research.
That's true. That's very true.
You can learn about boats.
I sure could. Learn lots as of late. What are you naming your boat?
I'm probably just gonna name my boat after a pet. The Tootsie.
I mean, you could just name it Tootsie. And just
sure.
like Forrest Gump named 14 of his boats Jenny.
I'm just gonna stick with one.
one boat named Jenny?
Right.
Oh my god,
what?
So I was at the thrift store. I'm sorry, this is totally around the corner of where we were going.
That's okay. This is not an episode that's structured. Let's be honest.
So Forrest Gump. You know how Garfield.
Hi. You want my hand? Okay, that's for you now. I don't have a hand anymore.
So you know how Forrest Gump started as a book, or maybe you don't know, but yeah. Forrest Gump started as a book and then became a movie. Did you know there's a second book?
No.
I found it at the thrift store the other day.
Oh.
And I bought it. And I'm gonna read it.
Huh.
And we'll reconvene.
There's
so a second book. And spoiler alert, according to the back, Forrest goes bankrupt. Bubba Gump Shrimp goes bankrupt. And something about him possibly going back to being a professional football player while raising his son. And he apparently works in a strip club as a custodian or something. I don't know. I only read the back. And it's wild. What do we have on our script today, Christina?
Apparently your husband's trying to get your life together.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, he is. So, you know how he's, leaving me again for, I say that loosely. He's not leaving me.
Yeah.
Well, the marriage is still there. But he's, going back to the States for a while.
Yeah.
Leaving me in Korea. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we were talking, and he's like, your life's kind of a mess, my guy. And I'm like, I know.
Thanks for noticing.
Thank you. Thank you, senpai. You noticed me. You noticed my life in shambles.
This is taking a turn.
Yeah, it has. And so basically it all started when the amount of times that man catches me up excruciatingly late reading when I should be asleep because he gets up to use the bathroom because he's an old man.
Right.
Or well hydrated, one of the two.
Why not both?
Both. And he's like, why are you still awake? And I have to sheepishly lock my Kindle or whatever and go, no reason.
I'm sure you're playing it off so well.
Oh, yeah.
And he has no clue.
Yeah, 1,000%. And, like, he knows just how messed up my sleep schedule was when he was gone the last time when he was only gone, like, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
He wasn't gone that long. And now he's going to be gone, like, close to 4 months. So he's like, you can't be up till 4 a.m. You can't do that, my guy. And so we're attempting to get me back on a sleep schedule.
Mm-hmm.
We're attempting to meal prep.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get all my medical bullshit taken care of and or scheduled. We completely cleaned up and reorganized my kitchen so that it's easier to use.
Love that.
So many things, Christina, so many things. And it's overwhelming. We wake up early and go to the gym now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Kind of hate that.
How early is early?
8.
Ooh. He's on vacation right now.
Yeah,
he took leave.
Yeah, I know. That's it. Dude, that's him sleeping in like 3 hours.
He's wild.
Last night, we went to bed at 8:30.
I'm older than both of you.
8:30. In bed, lights out.
Why?
No canoodling, nothing. Just snoozing time. 8:30.
Thank you for putting it like that.
Of course.
Wow. So, I don't know. I got nothing for you because I've been staying up until like 2 or 3 in the morning every night for the past like 3 nights.
You get me. You understand me. And logically, I know it's because I function better in the morning if I get up early after a decent amount of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I am the most functional. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy do I kind of hate it, though.
That's fair. I clearly, I'm in the same boat as you are.
He's like, as long as you're asleep before midnight, or turning your stuff off at midnight and then going to sleep, or like waking up at 8, that's 8 hours of sleep. You should be a functional human after that. And I'm like, you're not wrong. Like, I should be.
Right, like that's the average, but that might not be how you function. Like, I don't know how many hours you generally need
8
naturally.
to 10.
Okay.
So that just means go to bed earlier.
Okay. Sure.
So that's fun.
Live that life, dude. I will stick to having my children whine at me until I have to wake up.
They make good alarm clocks.
Yes. Specifically beagles.
Yes. Oh goodness. What else? Oh, all my medical stuff. So I went to the doctor yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was just supposed to be like, routine, check my meds, schedule some stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And my doc goes, are you getting regular pap smears? And I was like, yeah, I was going to ask you, how do I schedule one of those? And she's like, we're going to do it right now.
Oh.
You ever had a surprise pap smear?
Can't say I have. I've had a surprise filling the cavity.
See, me too.
But that's the closest I've ever come to a surprise in a medical standpoint.
Surprise! Get up in this chair.
Spread your legs.
That woman, it took me longer to get undressed and redressed than it did for her to do the actual procedure.
Dang.
She was in and out in like 5 minutes.
She's like, I got 3 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah, legit. It was stupidly quick. And I was like, good for them. And the nurse was like, dude, you did this so well. And I'm like, thank you. It's not my first time. I don't know. I think they think I'm a hoot and a half at the doctor.
Probably.
Because when I get nervous, I talk a whole lot. So I think they think I'm just nuts.
Chatty Cathy.
Yeah. And I'm sure based off of how Korean women are in my limited experience, they're very private about stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And my first pap smear, I had students and stuff in the room and extra nurses and all that because they thought maybe, learning opportunity.
Right, sure.
So it was a full house, more or less. And
were you of age?
I was 20.
Okay. Well, at least there's that.
Yeah, so, I let a student do my first hat. Which
Great.
was an event.
Good learning experience for
them.
Trisha.
Yeah. Good for you, girlfriend. And somebody was like, wow, I can't believe you let your student, a student do that. I'm like, how else are they going to learn?
It's not like they're cutting me open.
Yeah, how else are they going to learn, my guy?
Yeah.
It's fine. Do you know how many times I've let students take my blood when they're learning to be, phlebotomists or whatever? You gotta learn somehow.
It's not a normal thing.
No.
To let students take your blood?
Yeah.
I mean, if I have had a student take my blood...
You didn't know it?
They didn't tell me.
Oh.
Normally it's just some dude that's, tired, and he's, ready to go back to sleep, 5 hours ago. He's like, all right, come over here. Let's go. Let's do this.
Okay.
That's
See,
it.
I usually have, when I've had students take my blood, I'm sitting in the big-ass chair or wherever you're sitting.
Mm-hmm. Was it a throne?
I went to this clinic for a while, or it was Kaiser Permanente, whoever the fuck their whole shebang.
Okay.
And I would go and get blood done, and they would have these big, leather kind of reclining things that they that's how you give blood. Is sitting in these big leather recliner things, so kind of.
Okay. Well,
and I was sitting there, and she's like, can a student take your blood? And I was, sure. And the lady walked her through the whole thing.
I don't know what the hell that was. Someone getting freaky in your bedroom?
Hello?
Oh, what do you want to bet? It was a car.
Oh, probably. My windows are open. That's a really good point. And I am surrounded by speed bumps.
Yeah. Because you're in a school zone.
Yeah, I know.
Thank God you have speed bumps around here.
But, it's really riveting stuff. I feel like there was another thing. So.
Okay.
I have started Criminal Minds again.
Oh. Okay.
So I started watching before we moved to Korea.
Okay.
And I stopped at season 4. I was like, whatever, right?
You lasted a lot longer than I did. I got to episode 2 and I said, fuck this shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it gets so good. You didn't even get to episode 4?
No.
Where Hotch beats the shit out of Reed? No? Oh, that one was so good.
Because that's the one where the guy is like, oh, I don't have a lawyer degree or whatever, but I read a lot of books and I'm smart, I guess. This is something else. This is something else.
Suits!
Oh shit, it is.
I was like, because Hotch definitely does have a law degree.
What's Criminal Minds? This entire time, I thought that was. Oh no!
Look it up. Look it up.
Get ready for clicky clacks, my dude. Holy shit!
I need you to know also with the Suits thing. There's a tailor out in Hongdae.
Who are these people?
There's a tailor out in Hongdae that on the side of their building where for the custom suits, they have a picture of the guys from Suits. It's one of my favorite things. Next time we're out there, I'll point them out. Okay, so make the picture big.
Hold on, who are these people?
No, go one over from that. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We're doing that, and oh my god, it's
so
pixelated.
And I
As
don't
shit.
even... This is a later season picture, too.
Oh, well.
It's Google season 1.
Okay.
Just for funsies.
Sure.
So, Criminal Minds, it's the behavioral analysis unit. They, get in the heads of criminals or whatever.
This man. I have seen him in things, and I don't like him.
You don't...
This man.
You don't like
in the front.
Mandy Pinkton? What's his name?
You don't even know his name.
He plays Inigo Montoya in The Princess Bride.
That's wonderful.
You don't like him? I love him.
I don't like him in things. I'm sure he's a lovely man.
He's a great man.
I just
he
don't
and his
like
wife
him in
on social
things.
media are everything. Okay.
It's still pretty pixelated, but like, who's this guy on his this one with the scary eyes?
You mean the hottest one in the whole show?
Scary-eyed man.
That's Hotch.
Hutch?
Aaron Hotchner.
What a name. Great, Aaron. Garfield has opinions. Okay, who's next to Aaron?
Derek Morgan.
Derek Morgan. Lovely.
He actually has hair there. Wild.
Oh, I guess. Do you have opinions?
He's like, yeah, I watch this show all the time, you loon. Okay.
We decided to leave the door open a crack and let him come in and
to see if it would help the screaming.
And truthfully, it's only made it better.
Clearer, more precise.
Right. If you needed that. There you go.
My man. My small orange man of 12 pounds.
Is he really 12 pounds?
Yeah.
You're so light. You are speed. Yes. Okay. So this lady back here who looks like she wants to stab you in your sleep with bangs.
Which is so funny because that's Penelope Garcia and she is the like least likely to stab you at all.
Oh.
She doesn't even carry a gun. Because she doesn't leave she doesn't leave Quantico. The rest of them go out and catch serial killers. She's the one who does all the computer bullshit back at Quantico, so she doesn't ever see the field.
Oh. Okay, well then who's this guy that looks like Tom Felton?
Who's Tom Felton? Oh!
Draco Malfoy.
Okay, so that's Dr. Spencer Reed, also the second or equally hottest one in the show.
He's got a butt chin.
He does.
This lady in the back with the brown hair?
Emily Prentice.
Cool. I don't have anything to say about her, really. Like she's a person. And then this lady back here that looks like she is very competitive in school.
Jennifer Giroux. Nickname JJ.
Perfect.
And then Gideon is up front there.
This man?
Yeah. Mandy Pinkleton or whatever his name is in real life.
And Inigo Montoya?
Yeah. He plays Gideon. I don't actually know what his first name is because he's only in the first 2 seasons. Oh. And then he gets replaced by David Rossi, who is arguably better. Sorry, guys.
I don't know who that is, but it's an improvement.
You want to look up David Rossi because you might disagree.
David who?
David Rossi. He's not in season 1, but
David
Rossi, Rossi, Rossi. I was gonna say, I don't know if you're gonna think that's an improvement. Oh God, that's like not till season 10.
Oh no! Like
yeah, that's like way late, but yeah.
That right there, that just looks like the saddest owl I've ever seen.
You need to make sure you keep these pictures open so I can add them onto.
You got it, Chief. My goodness. Wow, the saddest owl.
I'm in love with this show. It's so good.
Okay. I'm so happy for you.
I'm really glad I started rewatching it. It's even to the point where it will catch Jake's attention. Do you know how hard that is?
Yes, very.
Do you want to know what other show we're watching? Because he has the attention span of, I don't know, a newborn giraffe.
He's got opinions. I can see him.
My husband.
He's here.
Hi, honey. You have anything you'd like to contribute? No. Okay. See you later.
Bye. Oh, wow.
So, we've been watching The Great North. The Great North. No, you need to keep David Rossi, though.
I have him over here. Don't worry. Okay, I wasn't expecting a cartoon. I don't know why it spooked me.
I don't either. Okay. Do I have to go through their names with you?
Yeah. I need to know all this information.
That's not even everybody.
Oh my God.
Because you're missing the dad.
Is this not a dad?
Nope, that's the eldest son.
Fuck. Is this a better picture?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll use that instead.
So the guy in the middle, his name is Beef.
Of course it is.
Beef Tobin.
Of course it is.
And if we go to the left there,
Yeah.
that's his eldest son, Wolf Tobin. And to the left of him is his wife, Honeybee. And then going to the right of Beef there is... Going
to the right of Beef there.
I don't remember.
Watch yourself.
She's the... Oh, God, what's her name? She talks to Atlantis Morissette in the sky all the time.
I heard a lettuce moors down. That's what I heard.
Atlantis Morissette.
Right, I get it.
Honey, what's the daughter's name in the Great North? I need you to keep in mind we're on season 3 of this show. Judy?
Yeah.
Judy.
That just to let you know, that whole thing gave off very much, honey, where's my super suit energy.
Great.
Hello, child.
Judy Tobin.
Okay.
And then next to her in the bear suit there
Yeah.
is the youngest son, Moon Tobin.
I'm assuming he's a weirdo.
He really is.
Great. He's holding a pigeon.
Yeah, and the one next to him is the second eldest.
That thinks that they're too cool for everybody.
No, not at all.
Oh.
His name is Ham Tobin.
I'm sorry. How is Judy the most normal person name in the entire bunch?
Don't know how to tell you. I don't know. But
What's
it's
the
like
weird kid's name?
Moon.
Moon, Ham, Bear, Honeybee.
Bear. His name is Wolf.
Bear. No, that's meat. Beef?
Okay. Left to right. Honeybee.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Oh. Okay.
Beef. Judy. Moon. And Ham.
Wonderful. Jesus Christ, what a motley crew. You got any other shows that are fucking wild that I've never heard of before?
Oh, God. So many.
Hit me. Give me one. I don't care what it is. You could not be watching it right now and I wouldn't give a fuck.
Have you heard of Dharma and Greg?
Nope. It's Greg. Not Craig.
It's the angry eyes guy from Criminal Minds. What is his name? His last name's Gibson. In real life, what is... I don't even know.
I know Mel, but that's not Mel.
It's not Mel Gibson, no. Anyway, so the premise of Dharma and Greg, right, is he's this, like, high brow lawyer type deal.
Yeah.
And she's a hippie, and they meet one night. Do you mind?
Hello.
God, they're both so cute.
Your children? Yes.
No. I was talking about Dharma and Greg.
Oh my god, that's such a large image. What are you doing? What are you doing, sir?
He wants to be involved.
Wonderful.
God, I forgot how prominent Greg's eyebrows were. Here, if I give you these springs, will you leave?
All of them in one clump. Oh my god.
I forgot how prominent his eyebrows were. Okay, so he's a highbrow lawyer, no pun intended. And she's a hippie who I think she teaches yoga. I think is her whole thing.
I'm going to tell you one thing right now.
Yeah.
That woman is not a hippie. Not in this picture, she's not.
No, he kind of tones her down. Garfield. Anyway, they meet and get married within like 12 hours. of knowing each other, and it's the whole show is about their life and how they make their relationship work.
Great. Yeah, no.
They kind of remind me a lot of Jake and I, if we're being completely honest.
Like, Frankie?
Yeah.
That's a hippie.
Yeah.
This woman? Not a hippie.
She was for the time. Garfield. I might have made a crucial mistake.
He is vastly interested in the thickness of the spring.
I want to cut that audio so bad where it's just you saying he is vastly interested in the thickness. He doesn't disagree. That's right, get out of here.
Oh, no.
He has been banished. Okay, you want another show?
Yeah, one more and then we'll probably have to wrap up.
Oh, God. How much do you know about Prison Break?
I know the one guy with the short hair that's got pretty eyes. And he's skinny. Miller? Yeah. I've seen him in a lot of stuff, and then the guy that plays Lincoln. I know.
Oh, yeah, and his whole scandal with the Cyrus family right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. However, I do know that they've been in, like, stuff involved in the DC universe. But other than that, there's a chick.
There is a chick.
What am I looking up?
Prison Break.
Prison Break.
Cast season 1. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so starting in the center there, we're going to go with who you recognize.
Right. I recognize this guy and this guy. I have seen this guy's face before, but it was probably in another show.
Okay.
And then her. She's the one that I've seen.
Oh, then not even the woman that I was expecting you to know. I'm going to look up this picture so I can see it closer.
I think I've seen like 2 episodes of Prison Break before I said, I don't see the hype. And then I walked away. Because I've seen this guy.
Ridiculous. Okay.
I've seen this guy and this guy.
Which
and this guy for a second.
Oh, God. Okay.
That one, and that one.
This is a very interesting picture. Okay, so.
Okay.
Wentworth Miller.
And this is his son, right?
Yeah. Wentworth Miller, there in the blue.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
He plays Michael Schofield, and standing next to him is Lincoln Burrows, his brother, who's in the big prison jumpsuit.
Yeah.
The woman next to Lincoln Burrows is Dr. Sarah Tancredi. And spoiler alert, she's the reason that they are able to break out of prison.
Oh.
She's the doctor.
Doctor.
Standing next to her is Abruzzi. He is a mob boss, crime boss who's in prison.
Okay.
And then the son's name is
Also
LJ.
the father's name. Yeah.
LJ Burrows. And then
who's this fucking loser?
Theodore Teabag Bagwell. He is my favorite character in the whole series.
Gross.
Okay, and then I can't see the man standing behind.
This one?
Yeah. Is that Paul Adelstein or whatever his name is in real life? Will you
I don't know.
blow it up so
I would love to, except that is me zooming in. That's all it'll let me do.
What if you click Control Plus on the keyboard a couple times? Cool.
Do you see him?
Yeah. Okay, that's Paul Kellerman.
Great.
In the show, that's Paul Kellerman. And then the fucking girl that you recognize is Veronica Donovan, and she's the, like, lawyer situation. Spoiler alert, she gets killed.
I was about to say, she looks like a character that would either be there the entire time and be really annoying about it, or she would end up dying, like, before the first season's over.
She did, and I was so glad because she pissed me off. The man standing next to her is the prison's warden.
Okay.
Oh, God. His name's escaping me.
Doesn't matter. He's a
And
warden.
then...
There's some cop back here.
Oh, God. Brad Bellick is
Sure.
the cop, and he kind of has it out for the
He's an
boys.
asshole, isn't he?
Oh, he's the worst.
Great.
But his death, I sobbed.
Wow.
I sobbed because he had a really good redemption arc.
Oh.
And then on the very end there is Michael Sucre,
Okay.
and they just call him Sucre, and he is a part of the group because he is Michael Schofield's bunkmate. So in order for Michael to break out, he has to break out too.
Oh.
Sort
Okay.
of. And we're missing a bunch of people, like we're missing Benjamin Miles, I think his name is, and we're missing he's like one of the people who breaks out. We're missing Charles Westmoreland. We're missing Donald Self. We're missing a whole bunch of people that come into play later. But
No, okay. Well, see, I think
you would get a kick out of this show. You and Steven trying to figure out how they'd solve it, at least the very first season, because it's a repeat over and over again. They're just trying to break out of different prisons.
I don't think I have the patience for it. I've tried watching this show like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah. And every time I get to like the second or third episode, and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
That's so disappointing.
I'm really sorry.
You know, it's okay.
I feel like there's certain shows that
It's not paced well in the beginning. I'm not going to lie to you.
it captivates the masses, and I just can't do it. And this is one of those, like this, Breaking Bad, and Game of Thrones.
I never got into Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they're not
Granted,
for me.
I haven't tried.
They're just not.
And I never got into that one with Pedro Pascal either. The zombie one.
Oh, the Jesus Christ.
Yep, that one. Pedro Pascal indeed plays Jesus.
The Last of Us.
That one.
The game's really good, for sure.
Great.
But I don't know about the series. I haven't watched it.
There's a lot of things that you haven't watched and I haven't watched, and I think we have very little overlap in the things we enjoy.
Yeah. So I'm going to propose that next time we podcast, we do this again, but I have to tell you what I think their names are and what they are and what they
Brilliant.
do.
I will pick up some new shows.
Great.
Or pick out some shows that like I've watched or whatever.
Love that.
And are you guessing the premise of the show? I guess we can fledge out the details later.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't need to try to figure out what the premise of the show is. I could just look at somebody and be like, oh, they're the bad guy, aren't they?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
All right, you got a question?
If you could perform a heist, what would the heist be? Like would you
Like
try
a con of some sort?
Like, would you try it? Or I guess if you had to break out of somewhere more so than a heist. Like, if you had to break out of somewhere like prison, like, what kind of place would you want to have to be stuck in and figure out how to break out of?
Like, I don't want to be there.
Yeah, you don't want to be there.
Okay.
But what is, like, the best case scenario place for you to be stuck?
Okay. It's a very interesting question. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Well,
Love you, bye.
love you. Bye.